Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be doing a full face routine from start to finish. If you would like to join in, stay tuned. Before I start, I like to start with clean hands because usually I have to put my contacts in my eyes. If you put your contacts in with dirty hands, you could potentially burn your eyes. Trust me, I've done it and I've burned my eyes and it hurts so bad to the point where every time I put my contacts in my eye, I wash my hands. So no matter what, I always wash my hands before I put my contacts in my eyes because it fucking burns. Seriously, if it wasn't for the love of makeup, I would never wear contacts. Ever. I hate these things. Afterwards, I like to moisturize my skin. After my face is cleansed, which it's already cleansed, I'm going to take my Lush one. This one's called Skin Drink. This one has avocado, rose petal, and aloe vera in it. And this is such a great moisturizer, and you only need a little bit. When I say you only need a little bit, if you use how much you think you'd use, you're using too much. After I've moisturized my skin, I like to go in with something on my lips, and I've been liking this Smith's Rose Salve. It's like an ointment, like it has like a ointment feeling to it, and it's really nourishing and I love it. So I'll just go ahead and apply a little bit because you really only need a little bit with this because remember it's like an ointment, so when you put it on, it spreads. It feels so good. And also it really feels like an ointment to your lips. It makes them so soft. Now I'm going with my primer. My primer that I use is the oh, this shit looks dirty as fuck. I'm sorry y'all. Real use. This is real use. It looks really dirty, but I use this all the time. It's like my go-to. I haven't switched from another one of these in a really long time because it works for me. So we'll go ahead and add this. It's a great primer. It has a sticky base to it. I haven't changed my primer in a really long time because I feel like this one works. Because you hear that? That's gonna get it. That's gonna make sure my foundation sticks to me amazingly. After I've prepped my face, now it's time for application. I'm going to take my Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation on a makeup sponge. Right now I'm trying a new makeup sponge. This is the Sonia Kashuk makeup sponge. It's a really big one. I tried it one time already and it seemed like it did a good job. Normally I like to use this one. This one is the Morphe makeup sponge with this like angled sponge. I love this sponge. It's like a perfect sponge, but I like trying different makeup sponges for some reason. So I'm trying out this makeup sponge right here. Add some of this on the back of my hand. A few pumps because that's my coverage, okay? That's the coverage I like. And lately I've been going in straight from foundation and applying it to my face. For some reason I've been liking the coverage a lot better. See, this makeup sponge is not bad. Like, you just can't press too hard. Like, it's a really hard makeup sponge, but look how flawless. The reason why I like using a makeup sponge other than a brush is because brushes leave streaks in your foundation a lot more often than a sponge would. That gets annoying to me when I have to sit there and blend out a whole bunch of brush swipes with a brush trying to get that perfect blend. So the sponge usually just applies it perfectly on the skin, right on top of it, pushes it into the skin nice and lightly, just the way I like it. If you guys notice, I haven't did my brows. Okay, we're just gonna do brows later, I guess. And I will take it to the back a little bit. I don't like putting makeup down my neck really like that because I like to wear white a lot, so I don't want that getting all over my white shirts or anything like that. Okay, I think I'm feeling this coverage right here. My two little breakouts right here are popping through and I'm just like, girl. I don't know why. Breakouts, why do they take so long to go away? It's so annoying. Like, just go away already. Don't come over here and overpopulate. Just you get one, then another one come in. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Don't. You scaring me now. For concealers, today I'm using one of my favorite concealers. This is the MacPro Longwear concealer. Regardless of any concealer that I get, like the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, I'll always keep buying this concealer because it's A1 for absolutely everything and under the eye, and it's guaranteed to stay under your eye. I really like it. It doesn't ever do me wrong. So today I'll be using this one and adding that under my eyes, and I'll take it down my nose, up here. Then with the makeup sponge with the pointy side, I'll take it and blend it. With this type of coverage, this is more for an everyday look for me. This is a medium coverage right here. More glamorous, I like to use full coverage. I'd be out there looking porcelain like a doll, bitch, like, you know. Before I get too carried away, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow dip or brow pomade, and I'll take this and start drawing my brow on. I got two totally different brows, y'all. Lately, I still like defined brows, but I've been liking my brows a lot more lighter lately. And then I'll do the top, but I only do up from about right here and draw them down like this. Because I have no brow hairs right here, I have to fill this in like there is brow hair. I'll lightly fill up the top so I can like feather it out, because I don't mind my tail being a little bit darker because I have no hairs there, but the front, I don't want it to be too dark because I have a lot of hairs there. Then I'll take the spoolie and brush out the front like this. I won't add any product in there. I'll just move the product that I have inside my brows already over to the front and kind of like spread it all out, blend it up. To shape my brows, I'll use the same concealer and I'll start carving my brows out. And then I'll blend this down a little so that the line doesn't get dried up, because this concealer dries up. It is a Pro Longwear concealer. And I'll do the same on the other side. And for the top of my brows, I like to take my foundation. So I'll take a small pump of my foundation like this, lather my brush with it, and shape out the top. And then take this and blend it out. Now that both brows are done, I'll go in with my Essence Brow Gel and tidy them all up. Just keep them in place because my brows are like crazy brows. These things have a mind of its own. They do whatever they want. Now that I've applied all the liquids on my face, I'll go ahead and set them. The first thing I like to set is my concealer, and I set that with Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'll take the same makeup sponge and apply that under my eyes. Also do my smile lines as well. Now I'm just going to add my face powder. While I add my face powder, I'll let this sit on my smile lines for a little so that they don't crease. The setting powder that I like to use would be this Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. This setting powder is so bomb. I'll apply this with this dense round top brush by Morphe. It is the Y7. And I'll apply that on. First, I'll tap it in my skin. This is only to ensure that my foundation doesn't move around. Then with a little bit, tap some of that powder off. I'll go ahead and buff it so I can get that flawless look. Once I set my face, I'll start adding depth and dimension to my face. First, I'll start with the bronzer. This bronzer is the Tarte Park Ave Princess Bronzer, and it looks like this. I'll take this on my bronzing brush, which is an angle brush, and add this as if I'm applying contour at first. What I noticed about this bronzer, if I concentrate this bronzer in one area, it will give it a grayish tint. So it'll start looking like a contour. Then I'll start blending it up with just a little bit higher, and when it blends out a little bit, it kind of looks like it's a little reddish. So I like to do it this way, kind of as a two-step, so I don't have to use contour. Then I'll go ahead and do this on the other side. For blush, I usually like to use this blush right here. It's called Ginger. This is the Anastasia Blush Trio in Peachy Love. We two and over here. For highlighter, I'm going to use my ABH Amrezy Highlighter, and I'm going to apply that with this highlighting brush by Morphe. Add that right there. I like this highlighter because it's subtle, but then you can make it really shiny. Like, It can be a really natural highlight, or you can make this a beaming highlight, whichever one you prefer. On the little tip of my nose as well, I'm gonna add that, and then my lips. Now I'm gonna do something to the eyes and come back. While I was doing my eyes, I just added on my lips as well. And this is the completed routine, guys. Everything that I use this all the time, whether if I start my foundation first or if I start with brows first. Whatever it is, I am using these products only because these products have worked for me. They don't break me out, they last its longest, and it does what it does. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also comment down below. I'm always trying to try new things, so if you guys know a new face powder, because I use the same face powder all the time. I love this face powder, don't get me wrong, but I do want to try something different. So if you guys have a good face powder, let me know. Drop that down in the comments below. If you can, please follow me on all my social medias. I have Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. They're all at Centina Marie. Not that I give a damn really, but I should start giving a damn. My name is not Cynthia, it's Centina. So CYNTINA MARIE. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.